gotta do?
What?
What's a body gotta do?
What?
What's a body gotta do to get a drink of soda pop around here?
Let's play.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a can.
All right, you don't have Michael Jordan with the long.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game of the day. My name is NightFiree. I am here with my co-caster Buxton. How are you doing today, sir?
Hello. I'm doing good today, despite the fact that I slept through the cast we were supposed to do earlier today.
It's all good. It's all good. It was a fun match to cast, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get out of this one. Today we have Globochem versus Stone Cold Killers. This should be a pretty interesting, I don't know, maybe not even, but interesting matchup.
Yeah, we'll get to see, I don't think Arsenic played in the previous matches, so we'll get to see Arsenic in action with the rest of the team, hopefully, for the first time on Globochem.
Yeah, that will be nice. That's very true. It'll be good to see what it's going to be, him and Pants playing together are a real interesting duo, and they play so fast that it'll be interesting to see if Stone Cold Killers are ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, they're so aggressive, and I think Stone Cold Killers have been practicing up, but if they're not prepared to run into a fast-moving team, it could be some very quick rounds.
Yeah. Getting the preparedness, like especially in EU, where you don't really come across fast teams, really, it's a shock if you come across a really, really aggressive and fast one without much preparation.
Yeah, so far, taking a look at the rosters and the scores, Stone Cold Killers have played 2. They've won against Animal House and Breakfast Club, and I remember them playing against Animal House. They looked like a new surprising team, like they're gonna play well. We'll see. I know they're not new, but they've definitely had some big roster changes. Just looking at their roster, they have Miracle Dev, Bear Grylls, Beyond Infinity, Defilades, 4Q, and Rushers. And there's some, like, Rushers is a new player, and he's relatively new, I guess. He's very good. He's a promising. I want to see how he goes up against Globo.
Yeah, a rising star.
Yeah, there's a few there. I mean, we'll see what Stone Cold Killers can do. They could be a kind of a new surprising team here. If they can even take 6 points from Globochem, I think that would be honestly pretty good at this point, though. Because Globochem, I mean, when you look at their roster, it's like, what's that one basketball team? I don't know. I don't follow sports, but they have Thunder Pilot, Otto, Pants, Mixologist, Norseman, Raphael, Toast, and Arsenic. Their newest addition on their team. It's such a hard team to go up against. You have to know exactly how they play. And they're an evolving team, too. I really think they're going to be changing the way they play the game throughout the season as they utilize Arsenic more.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to really lose any games, really, this season. I think they lost 1 in the previous season. I'm not sure if that's going to be true for this one.
Well, we are going to find out. Stone Cold Killers might have their work cut out for them, but they can do it. They put their minds to it. I'm going to hop into Onward and see if a lobby's created. I don't think it is yet, or Otto would have messaged me. But the
Doesn't appear to.
game should be starting up pretty shortly. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of maps we get, too. If we get something like Suburbia or Cargo, I don't know, you know, they're so close quarters. I feel like anything can happen on those maps if you're not ready. Granted, Globochem will be ready, but
Yeah, I have a feeling Downfall's not going to be played. I reckon Stone Cold Killers is going to go the route and just ban it straight up. Make sure Arsenic can't get too comfortable.
yeah, that is very true. It's interesting, though, the way I've seen Arsenic playing lately, he's really not catering to the slow play as much as he used to in the long-range stuff. He's kind of playing like Pants does, where he's really fast and aggressive. And so having two of those guys, like Pants and him, it's just so hard to counteract when there's two of them. One Pants was enough, you know?
Yeah, you never want more than one pair.
Unless it's a winner. But like the lobby is up.
Let's just quickly refresh it if I can see it. Yeah.
I'm hopping in here.
I'm in.
I would do a quick visual plug for the ProTube as one of our sponsors in the league, but you know what? I don't have a t-shirt on, Bucks, so I'm not going to do it.
Don't want to get us banned, especially not now with the season.
Right at the start. Ruin everything. I think you have to get reported to get banned. I imagine everyone would, if anything, try and keep it as secret as possible and really cherish the moment. But it shan't be happening. There's only one key I have to push for it to happen, and it's very far above any other keys I will be pressing today.
Hopefully, you don't accidentally drop something and it falls directly on that key.
I'm rolling the dice a little bit, I'll admit, yeah. If something falls and lands directly on that key.
If I go shirtless on stream, it happens. I'm not going to fight it. Just let it happen.
I might not even have pants on. You don't know that. You don't know the truth. I don't know why it's not resetting the map name, but either way, Quarantine is going to be the first map. I think. Maybe they're just using this one to pick. But I think they're readying up, so I don't know. We'll see. I can actually whisper Otto and get the information.
Yeah, we saw Stone Cold Killers play against Animal House on Quarantine, and they pulled out some really beautiful nades. I have a feeling we're going to see more of that against Globo. I believe it was 4Q, maybe? Yeah, I believe it was 4Q throwing all those nades, getting the perfect airburst just over towards the tank. I believe there's a clip on it.
Yeah, where he caught 2 or 3 out.
A week ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Took down, I believe it was Steven and one other. What's his name? I don't remember. It was definitely Steven, though, one of them.
Yeah, this is kind of a nice start-off match, too, because I really like Quarantine. It's a good strategic map, you know. There's a lot of different angles and different strategies you can roll out depending on your location. A lot of varying strategies, so you're not really shoehorned into any one way to move, and we'll see. Stone Cold. I gotta spell that right. Can I even spell that whole thing? Stone Cold.
Yeah, luckily it fits.
Squeezes in there. Yeah, it looks like I'm assuming we're waiting on Pants to join up on this lobby. But they have they just have such a strong roster.
Yeah, getting that Raphael and Arsenic pickup has really boasted their already overwhelming strength.
Well, I think Raphael was with them at ESL, wasn't he?
Yeah, don't think he was on the team much long before that.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
a few weeks.
Yeah, he did well at ESL. He was definitely a performer there as well. So, and I think this is. I don't know if this is the first. Let's actually I can take a look here. I don't think this is the first cast Globochem match. I think they had one earlier in this season. Could be wrong though.
I know it wasn't Neil Yu.
No, they've
but
actually they've only
one of them.
yeah they've only played Legionnaires. No one's challenged Globochem, and yeah they've only won one game. 2-13. Legionnaires took 2 from them though. That's still surprising to me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised no one's challenged Globochem, as
I know.
chances of being able to nab up even a map win are pretty rough.
Yeah, and there's Pants, their 5th entry. I think we are going to be jumping into this quarantine map pretty shortly here. Bux, is there any way you can
So they do seem to be already.
turn your mic up a little bit on Discord too? Because I just think it's a scotch too. If I could just get it a little bit louder.
Oh yeah, I can. I've turned it down to 90% in Windows. So I just up.
Okay, yeah, bump it up a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Alright, and the match has started.
Yeah, we're going to get a pretty easy defensive spawn for Stone Cold Killers to start off. Globochem getting the long spawn from the objective too, so...
And it looks like Stone Cold are going to start off with a smoke in that south road. Maybe try and cross over.
Yeah,
But it seems like they whiffed the smokes.
maybe it was just a distractory smoke. Because Russers isn't going.
Possibly. That does mean they're going to give up that south side completely. They select Globo walk in.
Yeah.
Man, that could be dangerous. Even more dangerous.
Yeah, Pants is already taking command of the roof. So he'll have Overwatch here, be able to radio in anything he sees. And you'll see Pants never stand still. It's a pain to try and spectate him, but he's always sprinting moving speed, too. He's never walking moving speed. Makes him a really hard target to hit, and it's something I think you're going to start seeing out of more players.
And you can see holding his left hand onto his radio at all times there, calling in everything he can see from that roof. Really being the eyes in the sky for Globochem.
Yeah.
And the Stone Cold Killer actually did go down in the East 2 story.
Oh, interesting. He must have gotten picked up by whoever's sitting over there by the ambulance. I think that is... who is that? Thunder, maybe. Rotating back now over more to that south direction. Yeah, they have full command of this push right now. They have it's going to come down to them being right on top of objective, I think.
Yeah, I believe so as well, especially with this objective and the lack of defense on the south. They can just cross the street and they're on it.
Yeah.
But Russia Z in the back here might pose a threat with the SKS.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. He has a good position sitting behind there. I don't think anyone checks that, and unless they send somebody all the way long south, he won't get picked up.
Yeah, normally most people are sitting behind the rock just to his right side, but very, very rarely you see them hide behind the pillars instead. But maybe Globo's going to go around that long route anyway, just check it, just in case.
Yeah, and they're not wasting time getting close to this objective. They have 3 minutes and 30 left. Pants is pushed up to these tanks, dancing around, and no one should see. He should be able to push all the way up to those cement trucks pretty easily.
Yeah, if Beyond Infinity peeks out over towards the cement trucks, you might be able to see him cross over to Motel when he does.
I think Rushers just took a shot over at Pants and missed, and now they know he's back there. Beyond Infinity trying to catch a south cross. I don't think he sees it, but that gives Thunder the idea he's there, and as he peeks, he gets picked. turns it into a 3v5. If Pants can manage to pick this side or get Arsenic in the back, or he does, sorry, not Arsenic, Rushers in that back, objective is completely exposed now.
Yeah, they could just walk in. All two remaining members of Stone Cold are sitting in the motel. They could approach from the south without being seen at all. We might see a cap on the first round.
Yeah, I think we will. Pants is getting suppressed, but he's playing aggressively, pushing up to these two defending here. Yeah, he's actually going to try and deny some vision with some smokes.
And Miracle was just taken down across the road by Thunder Pilot, and Thunder is going for the cap right now, hiding behind that wall.
Yep, this is an easy cap for him coming in. Let me take off that fake score. It'll be 2 coming in for Globochem in the first round. Stone Cold Killers maybe getting a wake-up call.
Yeah, unfortunately that round we didn't get to see any of Raphael's shield, though he did bring it all the way to the South Hills.
Yeah, I saw that at the last minute. What I've started to see from the high-end teams like Mob Squad and some other guys is they will run that shield, and as soon as they get a chance to pick up a rifle, they will, and then they carry that shield with them and sometimes drop it to go two-handed for a shot, then pick it back up for more defense. You're seeing some really diverse mechanics with that coming out of these guys.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme with X's Can Be Black players. You saw Scorpio doing it during the SP versus BF match.
Right.
On Cargo, just dropping that shield, taking some shots, picking it right back up again.
I think that's what Raph's going to go for. But we'll see what Stone Cold Killers can muster up. I'm sure Globochem, after a cap like that, are going to look for an early pick, maybe kind of come out a little bit aggressive. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to maybe play aggressive with the more aggressive than usual at the defense, although they already play quite aggressive. They've got that 2-0 lead. They might try and play it just a little bit. Try and roll the dice.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't got much to lose.
Pretty much all of the work that round was put in by Thunderpilot, getting the cap and 3 kills for Globochem. But without the Pants callouts, I imagine it would have been way harder for them.
Yeah, and I mean, they were just...
So I feel like it's going to work with them as well.
They were just totally surrounded that entire time. They had no chance
If they're both going south, yeah.
of defending, and they're actually going to spend a couple smokes to cross as well. They want to get a guy south over there. Otto just tried to throw a smoke, got it about halfway there.
You can hear Thunder Pilot scream out that there's a cap on Raphael Wales walking across the road, clearly very nervous.
They do make it though, and I mean, they've sent 3 south here. Miracle Dev is kind of cautious though. He's looking at this plane when looking over there. I don't know. This could be bad for Stone Cold.
Yeah, Raphael's going to peek over this hill in just a minute, and he's likely to take down whoever's on that ridge.
No, he actually gets surprised.
I guess he wasn't expecting someone to come up that far and that hard, but Miracle Dev does and takes him down.
And now he's looking over towards Thunder, and that's more information. Miracle really pushing hard here. He's completely got this south side buttoned down.
I didn't expect such aggressive plays out of Stone Cold Killers right after that cap. This is quite surprising.
Yeah, that's very nice to see. If they can manage to get some commanding move, I don't know, Overwatch over in north, they can push this south real hard.
Yeah, but they still do have the threat of Auto and also Jizzy Pants in
Miracle
outside
Dev's going up behind
hotel.
again. Oh, this smoke's going to alert Thunder to his location. If he just came up here, he could have picked Thunder on that backside.
Where'd that smoke even land? That's landed inside the building. That's an impressive throw. But I'm not sure that was intentional.
No, I think he wanted it to go through the building and land on the street. Thunder's pretty...
Thunder almost got caught rushing out there by Miracle Dev.
Yeah, I don't know. Miracle Dev just wasn't looking there. He took some shots earlier. Maybe he thought he downed him. Oh, now he sees him. Gets the tag, and this is looking good for Stone Cold Killers. They have 2, and this south side is weak.
Yeah, that north side is slowly starting to collapse as well, staying nice and in line with the rest of the team. They're going to encircle them very soon.
Another going down as he tries to cross over. Wow, this is not looking good for Globochem. Stone Cold Killers 5-2 advantage. Arsenic inside objective, the only one near it.
Yeah, Pads is stuck up on this north side with 4Q and Dr. Defilate SS. He's in serious trouble. He can't move at all without being shot.
Arsenic's peeking this corner here, and yeah, so they can keep Pants distracted north. He's going for a really, really long flank. If Pants...
I have a feeling that's going to run out of time doing that, not run out of time, get shot as they fall back doing that long flank.
I mean, it's just so much trust on Arsenic to hold objective.
Yeah, so they've really quickly built the trust to that he's going to stay on that objective and not get killed so quickly after joining the team.
Yeah. 240 left now. Pants gets picked. Stone Cold Killers maybe not looking for a cap here. Arsenic probably wouldn't let it happen. But they could go for...
Probably not, but Rush is he's starting to pace about a little bit.
We have 220 left. I cannot believe how well Stone Cold Killers has come out on this offensive. Arsenic going down on the back end. And I would say a Miracle Dev kind of the MVP of that round, getting some really good picks on that south side.
Yeah, that rough aerial pick was absolutely devastating at the start of the game, and then also getting Thunder Pilot just as he moves out of the building.
I think he ended it by killing Arsenic there. Yeah, 3 pickups on that last round. Really nice.
I bet Stone Cold's going to be happy about that. That was textbook 215 left, and every man for Globochem's dead.
Man, if they had just managed to keep Pants up, they were looking at an easy cap themselves.
Yeah.
That was really risky, but hey, we got ourselves a game here. Stone Cold Killers coming out, not saying, hey, that was lucky. That cap was luck. We can do the same thing. Let's see if they can defend effectively now. They have the Volk advantage in theory.
Yeah, Stone Cold Killers is not going down without a fight, that's for sure.
It is middle build. It is middle burning, which I feel like is kind of a tough objective to defend, especially since there's some tricky ways you can cap on it.
Yeah, just inside the ruins, you can just crouch down, put your tablet up to the wall, cap through there. If you get there in some smoke and be nice and silent, you could cap there without anyone realising. You've got to keep a nice 360 defense here. You can't let them come from the south, the north, the east, the west. It's dangerous in all directions.
Yeah, it's a challenge to defend, and it also definitely depends on what sort of spawn you get. If we're gonna have instant action in the north, or we're gonna have a little delayed response with a crater spawn, something like that.
I'm gonna roll the dice and assume it's gonna be a crater spawn. It always feels like it's crater spawn with this objective. Maybe I've got bad luck.
Oops, I updated the wrong score. I'll fix that. Maybe you do. Oh, my math's broken, and you are wrong. It's gonna be a fast spawn. I don't know, is that bad luck on you or good luck for us?
I think it's a win-win for me. Either I'm right with the dice roll or it's a good spawn.
We'll see how they respond. Stone Cold Killer is not gonna send any north. Sometimes what you'll see is a really fast defensive guy getting set up to the north side, a nade or something coming out to catch somebody off, but that's not going to happen here.
It looks like they might be sending Defilate to the wing with a SKS with a hollow. I'm not sure if he's going to be staying up there or just stay there for a little bit. Try and get some picks first.
An interesting spot. You have good coverage of the north roof there, but I don't know if Globochem are going to expose themselves. They might take their time, try and stay stealthy. Nope, they just got spotted by him.
Confirmed, northeast. They're up on the hill.
Maybe that is why they put him there, just to make sure he could spot it.
Possibly. That was a pretty nice spot there. Especially in VR, it gets pretty murky at that kind of distance.
Yeah, it really does. This is interesting. They like kind of went over to West, thought about it. I don't know. They didn't get any resistance and then just said no. Maybe they were looking for a push. That's what it was. They were just checking their corners, checking their angles, making sure no one was coming up on them. Nah.
Possibly. And Pants is going to probably be moving up to the cockpit here relatively soon. Maybe once that west side is clear and they know there's not someone in the Twin Towers watching over the street.
Yeah, Otto isn't too far behind him in that little alleyway over there, looking over the ridge. Just never stands still. He's such a hard target to hit. Always moving around. Hard to spectate. Can't spectate Pants.
Yeah, you have to constantly move your camera just to keep him in frame.
Yeah, really annoying. I'm gonna tell him that. Maybe he'll stop it. But in my opinion, this
seems like he's.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Seems like he's putting some planning in with the team over the radio, thinking about putting some smoke in and pushing in hard. Seems like that might be what they're doing.
Yeah, this is pretty risky. I think the Stone Cold Killer's setup is meant to wait for them to cross the street. Those suppressive shots coming out from the corner. That's information for Pants to work with. He can come storming up over this ridge.
These are some really nice smokes. They can't see a single thing on the objective.
Ooh, Miracle Dev getting caught on the corner by Pants. A real nice shot. Beyond Infinity's right here. He gets one. The flank coming out on the west gets shut down. Pants catches two there on objective. Thunder's capping. This is going to be map point.
Yeah, Roshzi has no idea sitting in that west courtyard. He's just focusing on Raphael from the west.
Wow.
I'm surprised there wasn't any rotations with all that smoke and gunfire. Everyone just stayed in their positions.
Yeah, it wasn't a good response from Stone Cold Killers there. I mean, you should not be on plane wing for that, especially with this time. You should never be that far away from the objective. You know they're pushing it. You should have the information out. The shots are coming out. You're losing guys.
Yeah, once you've got that initial spot, you might as well move off, go down to the ambulance, maybe tank. Try and get crossfire when they move onto the objective.
I don't know. That could have been Globochem's pick. Maybe some inexperience on the map from Stone Cold Killers.
Possibly.
You know.
Fucking.
I don't know. Yeah, I think we are going to be on Suburbia.
It seems that the last map was Globo's pick as they were on Marsoc.
Okay.
First round.
It doesn't always indicate that it was their pick, to be fair, because they could have chose
swapped,
sides instead. You know.
Be nice if this kind of thing was an option you could do in game, so we could see it in the menu.
Yeah, or we should just make it so that they relay the information to us no matter what. I imagine some teams would like to keep their pick ban secret, though. You know, they don't want to know what people are banning against them.
Yeah, I've thought about that a few times because just in case they don't know what maps you're weak against or what maps you're strong against, better not to tell anyone.
And I'll say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, Bucks. We're just gonna keep going with our game. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm curious now.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, I'm gonna jinx us 100%, but that was the fastest round we've had in this season so far. 20 minutes to finish a map.
Was it even 20 minutes? It feels like we spent a few minutes chatting, maybe even faster than that.
Could have been 15. I don't think I've.
Wait to keep a record book somewhere.
I don't think I've ever seen that. A double cap. You start off on Marsoc and get 2 caps on both times you're on Marsoc and just win the. That's
That's a Globochem move right there.
It is, and that's how they lose. That's how they end up losing 2 maps to like Legionnaires when they play. Because like they just have this. Sometimes they'll lose a map, and they come in, they get a cap, and it's like, ugh. We'll see though. Stone Cold Killers definitely didn't. They're no slouches, you know. They had decent defense. They had some good picks there. It's just like the awareness was off a little bit.
Yeah, against a team at the kind of level that Globo is, small decisions and those kind of thought process of should I rotate the objective, should I check the map, should I think about how my position can cover the objective a little bit more. That kind of thing takes a while to develop, and it's not something that really comes naturally with play.
I mean, it
takes a little bit of training.
I would say even recently for me, with 600 plus hours in the game, I have just started to check the map consistently when gunfire goes out. It's a habit you have to get into. Like, whenever you hear shots, you have to pull that pad out, make sure you didn't lose one. How many hours are you at, Bucks?
Let's take a look. I'm at 486, almost 500.
Good, very good. Not too shabby.
Almost half 1,000. I think most of my hours have been in the past 2 months as well.
Yeah, I've been putting in some hard time lately as well. It's been pretty fun. Competition has definitely been elevated within the league, within the game in itself in general.
The league is a big motivator to keep playing.
Yeah, I like to think a little bit of the casting hype's attributed to it, but I think it's mostly the ESL hype. People want to get to that Oculus Connect to get that prize money.
Yeah. What do we know about the Oculus Connect invitationals?
Nothing. I think it's in.
No information.
I think it's in the works. There's some stuff that they're not telling us the details of yet because they're still talking about it. But it should be pretty fun regardless. You know, I imagine, but we'll see.
Have you checked the Globo roster? We lost Auto, and Norseman's coming to replace him.
That's interesting. You know, it is hottish. It's really hot right now in a lot of places, and so maybe it's just a little sub to give Otto a break. Granted, they played like the shortest round ever, but
I played 15 minutes. He's out. That's it.
Pants is gonna play.
We obviously a pretty aggressive play from both Globo and Stone Cold, pushing up hard. There's already one going down. Rush to Z, shot by Pants, lane 2.
More shots on the back end. That's information for Pants to work with. We'll see if he does anything with it.
I reckon when he's going to just pre-fire, oh no, he's going to pre-nade that lane 1. Actually a flash.
Yeah, I think that's maybe deterred 4Q and Defilade from really peeking hard this corner.
Yeah, they can tell someone's watching that and they're very, very worried now. But I'm not sure if they're going to expect Pants' rotation over towards that lane 1 little cubby hole. What do you call that?
I'm not sure. I really don't know what a good term would be, but Defilade's trying to see through those bushes. So is Pants.
And Pants does have the advantage being so close, but he might have been flashed by that.
I think he might have been too. They're looking over there. But once you think you cleared it, you let it go, and then it's game over. Oh, look at Defilade.
I think Pants has Defilade.
Oh my gosh. Pants picks up 2 on the corner. Meanwhile, the rotation on the east side, not too successful, does pick up 1.
It's always beyond infinity now. It feels like it's always beyond infinity, the last member on Stone Cold Killers. Whenever it's quite brutal on the attack. I'm curious as to the fact that he hasn't pre-fired the fence. It feels like you should always pre-fire that.
Yeah, I've seen some people will take that position and just kind of hope that the team isn't going to pre-fire. Some teams are very, very diligent on their pre-fire and others aren't. Stone Cold Killers haven't been really doing any of it this round at least, so.
Pre-fire is probably the most important thing you can do during the first couple of minutes of a round. Because though you might give away your position on small maps like this, it doesn't really matter. And the chance of picking someone off, as long as you pre-fire the right spots, are pretty high.
Yeah, beyond infinity, we're just he just needs to shoot through that wall and he has a free kill. Otherwise, Raph's gonna do it. He has much better vision here.
And Raphael is going to see him relatively soon now that he's peeking. And he does see him and takes around beyond infinity down.
It's a good spot to hold because you can get shots like that, but it's risky. You can get shot back. Pays off for Raph. And Globo take a nice defensive win.
Yeah, those aggressive lane 1 plays were really, really nice from Pants, taking down all 3 of them. I'm surprised he didn't use any nades though. I thought he might be carrying them, but he kept it on his chest.
Where was that last objective?
I believe it was a red car objective.
That's weird.
Maybe silver.
So he didn't get mirrored, huh?
That is weird.
It's like it started
definitely
at the
not-
end of a mirror, you know? Maybe now we'll get
Yeah.
mirrored, but...
That's kind of weird. We'll have to
Yeah.
tell the devs that. I imagine that is something like it starts at the end of a mirror.
Uh-huh. We'll see. We'll see if we keep getting
Yeah, we'll
random spots.
I feel like there's been a pattern lately with the repeat objectives. You get them repeated multiple times after each other. Like during the Lemons match versus Silent Purge, we had all south objectives, 0 north ones on Suburbia.
Yeah, and I also had a repeat objective on Cargo today.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, you need to have the mirrored objectives, and ultimately that does cut down on how many varied objective spawns you get in a round. But
Makes it a lot fairer, especially on maps like Subway that have rather unfair objectives.
yeah, yeah, not good. I'm curious to see how Stone Cold decide to line up this defense. This is where you need to rally back. You need to win this round and start to kind of...
Yeah, you can't let them take that pace.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Arsenic already picking up one through the bush. Really nice pre-fire.
yeah, I've been killed by him through there many a time in pub lobbies. He's very good at hitting guys through there. I think he has just a pixel he watches. He's real diligent on it.
That's something you're gonna have to learn, especially for Stone Cold Killers. All that pre-fire, very, very, very valuable. And Raphael with his shield play as well, coming up burning.
Him and Thunder are going to be able to do a lot of work over here. And if they can manage to take control of this area and push towards objective, it's going to be hard. I don't think 4Q's looking over in this direction. They're going to need some smokes, though. Thunder's causing a frag, I think.
Yeah. If 4Q can throw a nade over towards that lane 4, he can potentially get 2 picks though. I don't think he even has a nade on him.
Yeah, he's... holding that corner spot. Thunder managing to peek out. Now he could catch 4Q here on the corner. That's going to bring 4Q's attention over there. Gets Thunder. Quickly confirming him. Another going down the other side. Pants getting confirmed now.
Raphael whips his nade unfortunately onto 4Q. He does flash him.
Pops up with the rifle there, managing to grab a kill. Yeah, that's some good shield work right there.
Yeah, and he's got that really nice vision, calling out everyone in spawn house's positions.
We are into a 3v3. Stone Cold are holding onto their own here.
And it looks like Jizzy Pants was picked off by Deathlane at the lane 2.
Yeah, Arson.
From center house.
Arsenic with some really nice shots to the 2-story, grabbing himself another kill, 2v3.
It's looking rough for Stone Cold
Definitely
Killers.
might get one. Does a real easy kill. They were not ready for him up there.
So that one makes it.
Arsenic's got to be quiet now, just in case their player's going to drop a nade on his head.
Yeah, he backs off that middle house. They did not know that they had a guy up in that 2-story. It definitely is going to throw a wrench in the push on the east side.
Yeah, and the team numbers have balanced out, which I didn't really expect, especially with that really early pick from Globochem. 2v2 now.
3 minutes left. Look at how Raph's using that shield, basically adding more coverage onto that position.
That's a high-level shield tactic right there.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I think Arsenic would need, I think Arsenic might be able to actually look through the top of the shield there. He's tall enough to be able to do it.
You know, Arsenic pushes up onto tank. I think he has the cap. Oh no, although they do have a guy 2-story watching that, so maybe he can't.
Yeah, they've really got to take down that center house before they can do anything, really.
Oh, and Raph gets picked through the wood. Arsenic answering back, and now it's a 1v1.
Arsenic's not happy that Raphael's there. You can hear him just exclaim a little bit.
Yeah, I think he is going to come over here and try and get the shield from Raph, though.
Yeah, if he can get that shield, he could just walk up onto the objective. Definitely would have to rush him. Maybe get a nade out, maybe get a flash out. Maybe just desperately throw his gun at him.
Deflate is definitely looking over there. Arsenic might be looking for something through the bushes. I'm not sure what his plan is. Maybe he's forgot about Deflate. He should know he's over there, though.
He should, and he's got a flash. If he gets down on his knees, flashes out of the house, he could, in theory, go to take, but never mind a trade, and Globochem takes it.
Wow. That's really unfortunate for Stone Cold Killers.
That was incredibly close for a first round of the second round of Suburbia.
Yeah, no kidding. A really nice defensive hold. You can't be feeling bad after that. You still... they were close there.
Toe-to-toe with Globo.
Yeah. They were close there. I think if they had positioned some members outside on the porch of this middle house, they would have had some better luck. Maybe that's what I see a lot of the teams doing now. They're not going inside the house anymore. They're staying outside. It gives you a little bit more versatility into where you can shoot from. But I don't know. That was a nice hold from Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah, especially with coming back from that first maybe 10-second pick from Arsenic. They managed to hold that remarkably well, though the fence position was kind of risky. It did cause them to be on the ability to get taken down by Arsenic after the frag onto Raphael.
Such quick trades happening. Numbers just dropping instantly and evening out.
Gotta get that Steam message.
Very nice.
It's my team member asking me that there is a space in the comp lobby.
Oh, very good. Why don't you... You abandoned me again.
I'm going to play some more. I've got a sneaking suspicion that with this burning objective, Stone Cold's going to go hard. They're going to smoke everything, they're going to go hard fast.
It's so risky with Arsenic and Pants being able to, like, really play counter fast, you know? Like, it's... You can do it, though, yeah. If you're going to play and you're going to do it, you can challenge them fast and see what happens.
We saw it work well from Miracle Dev on Quarantine where they took down Raphael.
We're not getting mirrored objectives.
You're definitely right, we're not getting mirrored objectives. That doesn't seem right.
We in a comp lobby?
I think we are. Looks like Beyond Infinity's having tech issues as well. This is strange.
Oof.
Perhaps something we might need to just tell them that things are being weird.
I don't know. Beyond Infinity managed to get the bus pretty safely.
Pan's actually got naded lane 2. Beautiful nade from Miracle Dev. Rafi's going to get that res offload from the looks of it.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't get caught through the bushes there. Miracle Dev was not watching closely enough.
Perhaps didn't know that they actually did manage to take down Pants with a nade. Pretty unfortunate. They could have taken down one and confirmed the other.
Yeah, that would have been huge. A little bit more conservative defense coming out of Globochem this time around. No real...
Yeah, we're starting to see more liberal cutting out a little bit. So I talked over you
No,
there.
that's fine. Go ahead.
That's strange. We are seeing more liberal use of nades though this round, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of frags.
Saw Pants go down. We heard 2 more going off across the map.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go. You know, you're not going to really... The odds of winning some of these gun trades with these guys are slim. Trying to catch them with nades in positions is... Oh, nice strategy. Almost works. Almost pays off.
But Stone Cold is playing more passively than I thought they would this round. Still sitting back in those initial bushes. Apart from Beyond, who's going real hard into burning. And Russia is trying to take down Pants through that window. Just popping off some shots, hoping to tag his head. And Beyond's leaking up to the objective now, tablet in hand. It's going to be seen by Arsenic the second he crosses though.
That was a nice attempt, though. Actually,
Yeah, he got way further than I thought.
one got picked up. Arsenic got picked up after. Can't quite tell who he got shot from, but or before.
Thunder, I think, got took down by Defilade, maybe.
Another Globochem member down.
Yeah, Russia's putting in some work from that lane 1 as well. Miracle on the house.
Doesn't check his right side and gets punished. Pants picks up one by APC. Arsenic grabs one, and now it's all up to 4Q over by middle.
4Q's hearing all of this communication there. He's hunting for Raphael, trying to catch him move about.
Yeah, he's just not exposing himself to this angle.
I bet that he's getting real annoyed by that. And he tries to go for Pants, but it doesn't work out. He misses the shot. That's too fast.
He just, it's not, he never isn't sprinting. Never walks when he shoots. It's always sprinting, and then his gun just comes up to shoot you, then it's back down to sprint again. So the way that he moves is just like kind of a little bit different than people are used to. I think it's going to take some time, but as a skilled player, like, you'll see skilled players understand that he's going to be playing fast and kind of adapt around it.
And it looks like Beyond Infinity did have to disconnect to fix his tech issues. Apparently his mic was cutting out.
I'm going to whisper auto. Oh no, I just missed that last round, by the way. Oh well. I might lay over.
Oh, do you have the overlay up? Okay.
Be real salty about that on stream. I don't know though. I don't have it up yet.
I just make sure to flash the overlay at the end of the round.
I know. I was doing it. I was doing really good with it. last stream, so I can't be faulted.
I feel like I need to set up a bright red flashing siren every time it's on for more than 5 seconds.
I just whispered Otto that they're not getting mirrored spawns.
I'm gonna try and nade behind tank on this side, the left. And then if someone can nade the corner here too, that'd be
That is strange. I've not seen it not be mirrored
Yeah,
at
I
all
will go
before.
there and check if once Royana will have a nade with me. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, honestly, we're just
I
gonna
imagine they're going to want
Yeah, just make
without
sure
logs
the
at devs
smoke's
possibly.
landing in the beginning. There,
Hey, if
so,
all
yeah.
this goes down,
none of
don't
them
go for
are-
immediate cap.
I don't have
Hold
comms
up,
to
because we
any
don't
of
know if we
those
need it.
guys that are
Everyone
in the
says
game.
just
I forgot that
walk
Otto
this
got
area.
subbed
We're gonna
out.
Defend this area.
I'll message Arsenic.
Someone
And if
stay
I am
here
good with it,
today.
still let me cap and go, yeah, protect me. I will take
Oh, so
the
you
kill
cool
and
with
shoot him
staying on the
back.
green marker after your smoke's out? Are you cool with staying on that green marker after your smoke's out, this one? You good? Because
Right, I've alerted Arsenic now. I should be able to
we have someone to nail them when they're trying to get behind.
relay the message to the rest of his team.
He said we're not.
Let's do this, I'm ready.
Not kidding.
Come on. No, yeah, we're gonna nade. A lot of us are gonna. Rap's gonna go wide left. He's gonna nade beside the organ building. I'm gonna second it.
Yeah.
Oh no, 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 no. No, we're all gonna attack the objective. We're gonna smoke.
Interesting. They're just gonna go into it.
Maybe it just wonked for us. That's possible.
Well, I mean, no, we were watching them though. We had one north, one at tank, and now this one here.
Apparently, Arsenic was seen burning on both. He never saw a tank objective.
What?
That is weird. I guess that's a bit of a disconnect between casters and players.
You telling me he was seeing a different radar at a different location?
I guess so.
Huh. Well, I'm not gonna miss this
Well, we
round.
are seeing it burning this time.
Globochem have 3.
They've already got 3 Globo down and 1 confirmed. This is really hard.
Yeah, this is a really
And
nice.
also finished off.
Ooh, a little team kill on the back end. QQ picking up rushers, but he's gonna get the res off.
It's already a 1v5, 1v3. 2 going down with a nade on objective from Raphael.
Yeah, they need to get these guys up on objective. I don't know if 4Q has any syringes, but I guess he can pick one up off the body. He's getting a little exposed there.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna get that nice chain rest taking each other's syringe.
Yeah, I'm surprised Arsenic isn't getting the res on Norseman. Maybe he doesn't have a syringe for him.
Looks like he's slowly sneaking up with this syringe and he's gonna get res off.
He does finally get it.
But this is really bad for Globochem. It's 2v5. Even Globo, I'm not sure they can pull it off.
I was hearing a hero story from Pants the other day about how him and Arsenic pulled off a 2v4 against SMC Tactical in a scrim, so I don't know. Look at this shield just nicely placed up here for Arsenic to creep behind. This is ridiculous.
I wonder if that was naturally placed when Raphael went down, or was he just picked it up and rested it against the sandbag?
I don't even know. Maybe that's not actually here because he shot through it.
Maybe he's aiming
We are getting
between
some
the
weird
sandbag
desync.
and the shield.
We're getting some weird desync things happening is what I'm thinking.
There's one over there burning.
Yeah, it's mighty disturbing. Maybe if they
No, Norseman.
the shield was there
yeah.
apparently.
I don't know. Arsenic shot right through that thing. Huh.
I guess ragdolls maybe along with the shield aren't synced, so it looked fine for him, but not to us.
Yeah, possibly.
Hey, Norse, push up to the corner of burning, see if we can draw him out and get it.
3 minutes 20 and it's still... Actually, one went down, not sure who. Yeah, Merc got picked off by Arsenic. I guess we must have missed that, talking about that wonky shield.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left. I wonder if they see this over here. No, they don't. Definitely, I don't think hears it either.
He's going to end up seeing him as he peeks around that corner, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Shield is nicely placed though at a weird angle. I heard Raphael complaining about that. And 4Q was just taken down by Arsenic from the far lane 4. That's a really nice shot. And definitely is trying to stab Norseman.
Yeah, Norseman didn't let that happen, and now they're on objective. Arsenic gets caught out. Beyond Infinity peeking just at the right time, and they're going to need rushers to come in from the flank and deny Norseman from doing this. The radio calls have to be coming out from Beyond. Is he dead? No, Beyond rotated around to the wood, and that's where he caught them out last time. A nice job shutting down Globochem, finally on the board for this round, 2-1.
A 3-1, isn't it?
Yes, you're right, sorry, 3-1.
Interestingly, if you press tab, the score is correct.
Yeah,
there.
I have.
You don't have to...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah. And if you go into the lobby, it's right in the lobby. Just broken for us. Amongst a few other things, seemingly.
And Arsenic and Panty really leading Global here, 8-3 and 5-2. Got a heal as well And 4Q's the medic, it seems. 1-4-3.
Yeah, well...
It's quite an excessive amount of heals.
What you start seeing now is instead of someone going over, healing somebody with their syringe and then, okay, I don't have one anymore, I'm going to go over, use your syringe that you I'm going to use it to heal you. I'm going to keep my syringes. And then so people go around and just pick up syringes and heal everybody. Yeah, you turn into a medic. I don't know those.
It'd be nice if you get like an assist heal if someone's stealing your syringe to use on someone else.
Yeah, okay, how many stats are we tracking here now? Getting excessive. We don't even track assist kills.
Let's track everything. Every headshot. Let's see what area people hit the most.
We need, yeah, dude, we need, what is it called? Heat mapping? Heat maps. I need heat maps on everything. Heat maps and spreadsheets and graphs. Data.
I have a feeling the legs are going to be hit the most as you pull your gun up.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, who's going long?
Stone Cold Killers have been playing pretty well this round, though. You know, they really haven't given Globochem too easy of a map, or too easy of a round. Pants gonna push up. This aggressive spot again. They have to be ready for it this time.
Yeah, Arsenic's going to end up picking off Miracle and rushes he once they push this lane 4 here. He's standing nice and far from the bush though. Probably can still see through.
Man, they really get up there on the defense. Yeah, you can just watch our. You just watch Arsenic shifting left and right, looking for those pixels to change color.
Yeah, I'll see a flash of black in probably 30 seconds, and he'll just go to town on it.
Almost tags rushers with the nade, doesn't quite land. Actually, one going down on the other side. Thunder getting picked up. That was by Defilade? Or Q, maybe.
Judging from the angle, I believe that must have been Defilade just peeking around that fence. There's still the threat of Pants on the porch.
That's an interesting smoke. Is that must have come from 4Q in the back so we could rotate out.
Likely, and Miracle Dev probably going to use it to move up as well. along with Russia's E rather.
Yeah, well, what you'll notice from Globochem is they're always rotating. Wow, Pants almost got picked there peeking that. They're always rotating, trying to respond. Rushers actually might be flashed here. And the trade comes out. Arsenic could have really done some damage if he got around there.
Yeah, they might not have heard that because of the tandem shots. So if he just healed up, flanked around, there would have been serious damage for the entirety of the attack for Stone Cold Killers.
Instead, we're pitted up with Defilade, slowly creeping up on Pants, who's really watching that corner.
Pants is really waiting for Defilade here. He's got a weird gun position though.
He hears him over there. He's turned his gun sideways to clear the bottom. Oof. Yeah, he was really creeping out there. Norseman finally punishes him.
According to Arsenic, the lobby is bugged. They might be doing a rehost after this round.
Interesting. So we were right about objectives not being mirrored.
I guess so.
4Q. Doesn't get it. Pants pushing out aggressively. Grabs one. Miracle Dev responds. Wow, just like that, it turns into a 2v1.
Norseman is in a nice position here, though. I reckon he might be able to pull this off. But he still has to cover the objective. They could smoke prone up the objective.
Yeah.
Make sure Norseman can't cross the road and just take it.
I don't know if they have any utility. Oh, he just spotted him cross there in the middle street, too, so he knows that Miracle rotated.
I think he might have had his head down looking at his tablet or reloading.
That's true.
I'm not sure he saw that.
Yeah, the talk of FOV always comes into play here in terms of what you see and what you don't see. You only have a 110-degree field of view. And so sometimes someone can be right to your left side. It could be right on your right. And you have no idea because you just haven't turned your head there to see it.
Something I can't wait for in Gen 2. Nice high resolution.
Yep.
Higher FOV. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah, and just talking about upgrades, I'm looking forward to the new patch that will eventually be rolling out for Onward. We'll have those better kinematics, you know. Won't have this spinning bodies happening like they're happening right now.
I think I'm going to miss it deep down, but it'll be great.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool to actually have like one day, I know it'll happen, we'll have a crawl animation.
Pretty nice pre-fire from Miracle there, but it did give away his position. He should really rotate back, which is what he's doing.
Yeah, but I don't think he's watching. I don't think Norse has any eye on Beyond Infinity.
Doesn't appear to. He's just going to cross right along that street and flank him.
Beyond Infinity didn't see the rotation from Norseman either.
Norseman just saw Miracle Dev cross the street, trying to get a shot on him. Nothing connects.
Beyond Infinity stands up and shoots. Norseman knows. Now he's pinched between two members of Marsoc and down he goes.
Seems like Norseman must have got stuck on those plants as he tried to move into the porch. But wow, 2v3 against Globochem.
Yeah. They're hanging in there. Now they're going defensive too. That was a Marsoc win. I think you said they're going to rehost or not?
I thought they might be rehosting since Arsenic said the lobby's bugged, but
Maybe they just went out and went back in? I don't know.
I guess so. It appears that the objectives are mirroring now. It's a red car objective. So maybe it just had issues the first 2-3 rounds.
Yeah, I don't got the answers for you on that one. Taking a look at the scores, Arsenic, the newest member of Globochem with 9 kills.
He's been putting in some serious work. Thunder's having some issues though. 0 for 0.
He's been getting picked early, pretty often. Maybe he's trying to play fast like the rest of his young teammate, his youthful teammates.
Maybe that's why they stopped that auto. He realised that and just think, hey, bring in Norseman.
Oh man, it is getting hot up in here. Not just because the game is hype and it's 2-3 with Stone Cold going into Volk, but also because it is actually very hot where I live.
It seems like there's a heat wave everywhere in the northern hemisphere. Maybe the south is cooler. I'm not quite sure. I don't check the weather reports for Australia.
Yeah, we do have a very global audience. I have no idea how it is over across the pond in the EU sphere.
Very hot.
Yeah. Yeah, either way, I'm interested to see what Stone Cold Killers do on defense here. They gotta be feeling good, though. This is nice. They've taken 3 points so far. I mean, shoot, man. If you can win, if you can get this here, to be tied 3-3 on a map with Globo is real nice.
Yeah, that's certainly a little badge of pride to be wearing. Going 3-3 against Globo.
Not because they're just good. I mean, they're esteemed. They have the ESL. They're the first ESL tournament winners. You know, Miracle Dev takes up the same position as Pants and might be able to catch some aggression coming out of these guys early. He's not looking over.
Oh dear, Nate, right on top of Rush's head, thrown from a teammate, lands on top of the bush, just on the hitbox, and takes him down. That is seriously unlucky.
One going down from Globochem on the backside, two going down. Who is that over there? Beyond grabbing two. Miracle Dev still has this spot held, and he's gonna wait until someone pushes out.
Rush Z was in such a good position to take down Pants. If not for that Beyond Infinity's nade landing on top of the bush, I've never seen quite so unfortunate of a throw before. And Thunder is going to get that res off on Arsenic.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Ooh, Beyond's gonna peek it slightly. Arsenic punishes him there. Back over to Miracle Dev grabbing one. Should alert Raphael to his location and he backs out. That's a nice move. You never really want to stay in a spot after shooting rounds.
Yeah, you always want to keep moving, especially against the Globochem. If you stay where you're going to be sitting for the entire game, it's going to be a bad time.
They could just get a res on rushers, it would be nice, but he is... I don't know, they could send someone over there.
Maybe with some smokes covering that playground entrances, they might be able to push in and get that res off. Or just go the long way around.
I think this is a good move from Globo, amassing your three members over here, pushing over on this west side. All you have really is Defilade holding this angle. But it ain't gonna be no easy feat for Globochem.
Well, they are going to be smoking and trying to smoke up the street, I imagine, and just walked across, but definitely going to be a bit of an issue. That nade was so close.
That's a nice move. I like that. You go over by Humvee, you get the angle to toss the nade in front of that porch, and hope you get the trade there. Good move. Something to keep in your mind there, strategy-wise.
Yeah, it seems like Rush Z over in Playground has bled out now. No res is available.
And do a 3v3. I think these guys are going to be pretty wary of Defilade's position when they cross.
Yeah, they're pretty sure there's going to be someone there. I'm imagining Thunder's going to pre-fire the second he gets across this corner.
Oh, Defilade peeking on Raph, doesn't get it. They know two are here now, though. Let's see if a Miracle Dev can do anything across the way. Q4Q picking up one. No, he doesn't, actually.
I think he did manage to, never mind, that's just Arsenic being damaged already.
Miracle Dev doing a little bit of a flank, might run into someone here. Nice shutdown of this. Who was rotating around there? Why did...
That was arsenic, some real nice aggression from Miracle.
He's really exposed to Raph now, though. I don't think he knows Raph has managed to cross.
Don't believe so. He's just throwing a nade over towards the playgrounds. Smoke, rather.
Not safe from Raph here. Raph didn't shoot.
Oh, there is a bush. Looks like there was a bush from his current position, so he's actually safe.
Yeah, you're right.
If Raph stands up, Miracle's going to catch him and take him down.
What's 4Q's angle? He's not really watching over there. Once the shots ring out, he should pop his head up, though. Miracle goes down.
But he does have a real nice vision on Raphael and soon-to-be Thunder's position here from the porch. He's going to be giving out info all day long for 4Q to just hopefully capitalize on.
Yeah, or 4Q is going to get flanked by Thunder. If the right move would be to drop all the way around and get behind him.
Yeah, I'm feeling he's going to stay on the black car though, keeping comms with Miracle, and just hunker down and wait for them to push. Keep an eye on his backside.
37 seconds left. Time is going to become an issue here.
Oh, that firing could have been a bad idea.
20.
Giving away his position.
25 seconds left. He actually is holding this corner nicely. Gets Thunder, denies that. Now Raph only has 20 seconds left. He has to run. He has to sprint. 4Q shouldn't peek. Don't peek, 4Q. Gets Raph, and now it's tied up 3-3.
4Q happy. Celebrating, dancing just in the street.
Very good moves.
I'm curious if Stone Cold Killer's going to take another master round and take this map.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard if it's this garage objective. It is going to be a solid challenge for them to take this.
Oh yeah, garage is going to be real rough for Stone Cold Killers. Everything and Globo's just going to sit back maybe and wait them out, hold angles.
They've been good with their nades, and that's what we were expecting them to be good with coming into this game, since they had some good ones on quarantine. They didn't really show them there, but they've been doing some. They've been getting some successful nades here on Suburbia.
I want to see more of those delicious airbursts from I believe it was 4Q or Beyond Infinity. I can't remember which was which. I think it was both of them throwing nades during the Animal House match, and they were always dead on target, perfectly cooked, and perfectly aimed. But the round is taking a while to start. I imagine they're both discussing strategy.
Yeah, you're going to want to take your time, draw up some plans on the boards. This is the second map. A reminder if you are just tuning in. The first one was on Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Was 15 minutes and resulted in 1 point for Stone Cold Killers with a nice defense, but then 2 caps from Globo, so 4-1 Globo. And now we're tied up in this second map, 3-3.
4Q's push there at the end got me pretty nervous. I would have think he was just sat back, let those 10 seconds go by.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't a bad move either, because Raph didn't have time to sit and look through the bushes to peek that. He was just sprinting. You know, he's not going to see him there until he's out in the open.
Yeah, if Globo was 10 seconds faster, that might have been a very different story.
Yeah, very true. Take.
It seems that Globo's going to take the same positions as previously.
So that is Rusher's position notified from Pan. More suppressive shots from Raph not
Nothing.
landing.
It might have been pre-fire shots over towards Defilade. It felt like they were hitting over towards the playground from burning building doorway, center doorway rather.
Yeah, Rushers is diligently watching this window now, waiting for Pants to peek it. I don't think Pants is going to. Oh my. Oh, I thought that was a nade inside the window for a second.
That would be pretty sweet to see if it was. I don't think I've ever seen a nade successfully go through that, ever.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what it takes to get it in there, but it's hard as heck.
I have a feeling you've got to pay Dante a serious amount.
That's where the microtransactions come into play in this game. Finally figured it out.
Transparent window frames, penetrable fences, not fences. What are the stairs called? Banister, that's it.
I like the tenseness of this match. Stone Cold really taking their time to see if they can grab anything through these bushes.
I'm gonna expect a nade over towards Arsenic from either Beyond or Defilade relatively soon. But Beyond only has 2 smokes. There's no nade on its body. Or on Defilade. I feel like it might be a little bit of a mistake not being able to nade that burning building.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not watching this corner either. Beyond Infinity, he's pretty exposed to Arsenic if he peeks it. But I think maybe their plan is to smoke out this street by tank and be able to cross from barbed wire. More suppressive shots.
I imagine so. Beyond whiffed his smoke, but it lands right next to Arsenic.
I don't know if that's going to cut off any vision for Arsenic.
I think it does, but because of the camera being a bit bugged, he might not be able to see Beyond, but we can.
Ooh, Beyond pushing now. He's out in the open. Arsenic pops up and grabs one. He's going to drop off this side, rotate around towards APC, where shots are coming out towards Pants from Rushers. Pants is now down 4v4.
That was a really nice pick from Rush to see. Taking out one of the stars.
Ooh, a trade happening in the middle, it looks like. Like carport. One going down on each side, 3v3. Wow, this is staying tight, huh?
Yeah. It looks like Arsenic was the one that took down Defilade over in the playground.
Oh, very nice. He was looking through that the old sickness spot.
And 4Q's waiting for Raptor to try and pick that window.
APC right now.
This is looking real even so far. Could go either way still. Only 2 minutes left.
Yeah, they managed to rotate all 3 over here towards APC. I think they're going to try and utilize this side. Or Q's probably not going to radio this in, but it would be nice that they notified the RAF second story middle. I think they have that information pretty clearly.
I think they're going to need to smoke or nade the spawn house garden if they want to really get anywhere.
I like seeing a Miracle Dev watching for the flank. Raph now bottom floor. Getting very risky with his peaks.
This could be really bad for Raphael or 4Q. 4Q's going to hit Raphael any second now.
Arsenic goes down on the backside. That's a huge pick from Rushers.
65 seconds left though. Could still go either way. 2v3. Raphael is in a good position along with Norseman in the spawn house garden.
Where is Miracle Dev? He needs to push up and get up in there with his squad. Man, Rushers is super exposed. The Norseman is not going to stand up and peek that. Actually, he does stand up and peek. Grabs 4Q.
It could get that res off though. That would be super dangerous.
42 seconds
Rush C
left.
might be able to pick off Raph.
I think Rusher Z's staring over at Norseman after those shots. Almost tags his head, doesn't quite land it.
That would have been an extremely valuable pick. They need to rush
15 seconds.
Now.
They're running out of time. 12. I don't think they're watching their time. With all Norseman has to do is just stay down. Raph gets a kill there, and now it's one man left. Oh, man.
They're going to run out of time.
They ran out of time. That is one way to lose the Globochem.
So incredibly close.
Man, if they had just made
Until the last
caused a little
seconds.
chaos, make some moves toward objective, could have been, who knows, but Globo are going to grab that one. Whew. Man,
It looks like it might be bizarre, the third map.
I wouldn't mind that. Setting up score. Oops.
So I imagine we can have Global on Marstock, and yes we do.
This is a really good showing, in my opinion. I mean, they could have done better on Quarantine, but that Suburbia match was nice from Stone Cold Killers. Definitely, you know, they've won 2 rounds this season. They've been proving that they are a pretty good squad. But that's really, that's some good stuff right there to be able to do that against Globo.
So many very, very small, seemingly inconsequential mistakes ended up making them run out of time that final round.
Just kind of recap scores. Globochem will win the series. They have won their 2 maps out of 3. But the amount of points you give up, or the amount of points you get, will determine how much MMR you get. So Stone Cold Killers definitely want to try and win this map and nullify the amount of MMR they will lose. Meanwhile, Globochem definitely want to try and get 4 points on this map and win it. 5 points, really. Enhance their MMR
Yeah,
game.
Globochem currently doesn't even have any MMR listed yet. This will be their final placement match.
Yeah, so that's actually really important that they kind of come out strong on this map.
Stone Cold Killers is sitting up currently number 4 in the world with 1,220 MMR, 18 points, 2 wins.
Yeah, they were in
Really close wins though.
Yeah, they were contenders for a top spot. They could have won this map or won this round. They could have been number 1 in the league. Won this series rather.
That would have been a hell of a thing to see if they did in fact take Suburbia. It looks like we just wait. Oh, Auto is back in. They've subbed out Norseman for Auto again.
Interesting.
He's had his break. He's ready to go again. But we are waiting on 4Q to come back, or maybe they're subbing him out for someone else.
Yeah, I think they might be. I'm seeing 4Q hanging out in the chat. I wonder if he knows he has.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he doesn't know he has another map to play.
Yeah, he subbed out after map 2, it seems.
I don't see a 5th guy in there.
Probably just booting up on.
Oh, he did say he subbed out. You're right.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be Bear Grylls.
Interesting. That's smart, man. You're gonna want to bring in your others. I mean, even if you've lost this, could be because Bear Grylls feels confident on this map, or honestly they just want him to get experience against a team like Globochem, because they play different. They play fast, and it's good to learn how they play.
Because against a team like Globochem, you don't really have much to lose unless you're also at the tip of the peak, really. So it's just best to get all the experience you can, get all the experience on everyone you can on your team, and take that home with you.
So it's a decent length to the season this year, you know, so you're going to get a lot of games in and have this opportunity to rise and lower your MMR no matter what happens.
Excluding the ones we have to play this week, we have 9 matches remaining before Oculus connects. 9 matches remaining, excluding any of the
challenges,
wildcard and rushes that you almost got shot.
Oof, Pants goes down right away, playing too aggressive, gets caught out. Not sure who even took him out there.
I really like a Miracle Dev's position here, just in the darkness. He's got a nice field of view over towards the southeast.
Bear Grylls going down now, traded by Thunder Pilot on that north side. Kind of taking command of the east.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be trying to get those picks on the east before they move in. And they could move up pretty far from the west as well if they send a guy who moves in the 2-story. Could get around the west side without being heard. I believe it's Raphael. That seems like his usual play. Yes, it is.
Yeah, you look at Rushers though. He's looking at a tight angle there. Otto almost peeked out and went inside, getting caught. Actually, is Otto inside? Did he get inside? Yes, he is. He's by the brick. He's by the wood. Rushers down. Globochem 4v3.
Miracle Dev is going to rotate over towards the objective, make sure there's no cap. They don't want a repeat of quarantine, that's for sure.
Yeah, they were able to kind of fend off Suburbia because it's so tight range, but maybe their weakness is this more spread out maps. Don't feel confident on their
with all this smoke, they could seriously walk up to the objective and get a cap here if they go nice and silent.
Yeah. I like... Beyond Infinity can do some work with his position if he uses it correctly. If he were to... Oh, he's going in for the flank. Miracle Dev suppressing.
This could be devastating flank. Really devastating flank from Beyond Infinity, taking down 2.
Really nice job. Rotating in from that north side, coming in behind with the suppressive fire from his man in the front. Now it's a 3v2 Stone Cold Killers.
Flipping the tide of the battle and single mag even further now with a nice pick with them again. It's all up to the turtle again. Throwing his hands up in exasperation as he checks his tableau.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not what you want to see. Especially after you had such a close round on Suburbia, like you are looking to win this map. You want to have a good MMR going into the start of the season.
Losing a map during this match could be a serious hit to Globo's MMR, well, hidden MMR.
Yeah.
Publicly, it would still be up. It could be rough.
Raf might be able to catch one north here if he's looking close enough. He does.
A team kill at the same time. Defilade finished his off.
Uh-oh.
While Raphael only got that in.
Raf tossed in a really nice frag there and downs him. Really good two-man pickup. 1v1 now.
I'm not sure how Raf got the foresight to throw that nade forward, but apparently he did.
Dude, it was such a good prediction.
I think it's on the level of prophetic prediction.
Yeah, I don't know if he has time for this, though. Minute 50? What's he going to do? Rotate all the way around south?
It'd certainly be a good tactic to confuse Miracle Dev, but the time's going to be an issue. Miracle Dev should just hunker down and wait it out.
I mean, I don't know if Raph's been looking at his clock or not. He's not going all the way south, though. He's going to come up the middle. Not too bad of a rotation, relatively quick, but now time's really starting to come down. He just checked, minute 20. This is smart, man. He's looking for the panicked one man defending the objective.
Yeah, one man on this objective is so rough. You got to check all sides of those buildings for fear of someone sneaking out.
Doesn't land the shots through the wood.
Raph's calling out on radio the position for some reason. I guess it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, that is unreal. He is confirmed he's the only one alive. You're right. It's literally, I mean, that's how trained these guys are to communicate the locations. Ooh, I think he hears this. Running out of time. 20 seconds left. He knows that he's going to have to move soon.
"15 seconds. Merkulev, hunker down. You've got this."
Checks the stairs.
Raph's still playing way too slow.
How fast can he punch in a code?
Not fast enough, I believe.
Nope. Oh my gosh.
Until Hugo runs out of time.
So close, though. Raph was on the hunt there. He basically ran it down to where he had to either get... He only could get the kill to win. If he had another 3 seconds, he would have got him.
And definitely did get that team kill on the North Road. The one that we thought Raphael might have got, but no, definitely did manage to take him down before Raph could.
That's the worst, man. He took him out, team killed him, and then went to go answer from the other shots, and they got fragged.
Yeah. I guess Raph might have heard him shoot his friendly, jump off the building.
Maybe you're right.
So he just rolled that frag out since he knew there'd be some retaliation.
Oh my gosh, dude. I left the layover up for that last round. I'm terrible. Well, whatever. Yeah.
Apparently overlay.
I know. I fixed it.
Alright.
Yeah, rip.
Hopefully it wasn't on the entirety of that
was.
round. Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to pull it up.
If Icy
Dude,
Woods was in here, he would be very angry.
It looks like, I feel like co-casting I get more distracted, so I just can't do it.
Just delete the overlay from the OBS scenes.
I know I should. I know. Twice in the round. It's good stuff.
And they're taking some time again. I guess they're planning.
Yeah, let me.
They don't want to lose another round.
I haven't missed that many rounds. Stone Cold Killers did pick up the first one though, very nicely.
I will mourn you, however.
Same with
Wait,
the
over there?
Yeah, Thunder's gonna be with them.
Yep.
You can see Auto employing the pants strategy of just constantly running.
Yeah.
You can see him in Spawn doing it.
It's hard to, you don't like think about doing it when like you're moving from points to points and stuff. But it's a style of sprinting that you can, it's like, you just don't stop.
Mhm. I imagine it's a bit easier to do on a thumbstick than it is on a trackpad though.
Yeah. It's the heat that's getting to me, man.
Yeah. Looks like Thunder did hit Beyond Infinity, called him out. Gonna fall back now. This is a real hard East push, everybody here.
Well, this is sort of a strategy some teams will do where They're not really too heavily defending east. They basically have that whole east side of the map available to them. And then they can work their way into the courtyard. Try and take out Raph and Thunder inside, but...
I'm not sure whose shots those are.
It's way back from rushers. I think he may be just doing some pre-firing.
Felt like it came from the North Road. I feel like it'd be a great move for Stone Cold to send just a few round to the south, all the way around to the west, and try and take down Arsenic. Because they're all looking towards the east, except for one guy, Raphael, who's just watching the east corner.
I just had a real bad lag spike right there. Thought my...
Oh, it looks like a Globo dropped on the objective.
That's what happened.
Yeah, they've lost auto to a drop, but looks like Pants is going to rotate for her.
Yikes. Ooh, Rushers gets picked up by Arsenic. Now it is 4v4. That's a really big pickup there.
That drop is seriously unlucky for Globo. The entire North Road now open.
Yeah, that is not well timed. Someone on Stone Cold Killers flipping the old Halo 2 lag switch.
You got shot or no? Nope, he's behind the last time I saw him, he's behind that little piece of cane right behind the light.
It's actually interesting, definitely. I mean, they don't know he dropped, so they're still acting on the knowledge that he's north. And it is holding up this movement on the east side.
They're taking this pretty slow though, 3 minutes. I've got a feeling they're going to start speeding up a bit more than they're comfortable with soon. So they got stuck because Russia was picked off by Arsenal across the market.
Who else is... Who's inside there? Beyond Infinity. I don't know how I feel about these moves because he's so exposed. At least get close to
a single mic pop and Raph could rush out, take him down.
Yeah. They are moving nicely as a team, sort of though. Like they're no one's really too far behind on the movements.
I have a feeling Beyond isn't going to expect Thunder here. Thunder knows Beyond is there. He can hear his mic popping.
No, Thunder.
The Thunder looks away.
He wasn't looking. Yeah, the timing right there, man. That's when you're really kicking yourself. Now Beyond Infinity really loud. Raphael's in a position where he could pop out, get two maybe.
Possibly. But definitely is on those stairs. Raphael have to rush all the way out to enemy lines. He's already pretty deep.
The nade from Raph on the corner. What?
a stab from Raphael getting right in the fucking face. Oh no.
Oh, Raph radioed it in. Now definitely knows he's there. The reaction time though, Pants coming out. Does get down by a nade. Bear Grylls doesn't get picked up by Raph quite yet.
2v3, Arsenic does get that res off on Pants. Bear Grylls might be able to take that Arsenic guy from behind.
It's actually a 2v2, 1v2 now. The scoreboard hasn't included the drop player, so Arsenic the last man standing. Rotate back around. I think defending this objective by dipping around the backside is your best bet. Might catch Bear Grylls here. Oh my gosh, he does. He gets another, he gets two!
Arsenic managed to take that round back from the brink. They got so close to losing that. They get 2-0.
Holy cow.
No.
Wow, Stone Cold Killers were almost really riding momentum, man. He even heard Arsenic coming out there and just didn't get the shots off in time, and Arsenic totally get... Man, that double pick. 30 seconds left.
Did you have the overlay on that?
No, I
round?
did not.
Oh, good. It's like they just changed hosts over to Deflate instead of Miracle Dev.
Interesting.
Not sure why, but they have. I really thought Stone Cold Killers would take these rounds 2-0. That was so close for Globo. They've got to be getting nervous.
This has been a really good series so far. Minus that one... I mean, the quarantine map is such an outlier, I feel like, in this series.
Yeah. It seems like everything but Quarantine has been unnaturally close for what you might expect.
I don't know, this could be an interesting track, because it's hard to... Once you know you've won the series, it is hard to stay to really stay locked in on the last map.
Maybe they need to get into them. They just want to get this over with as quick as possible.
I don't know. That definitely isn't Globochem's style, though, so...
And yeah, they're right. We shouldn't have played so many matches before this.
But they set up a nice Western push here.
I actually kind of heard Globochem analyzing their warm-up strategy there, thinking maybe they played too many rounds before they got into the game. I don't think they're very happy with this being so close.
I have a feeling the two-story here is going to be pretty nice position as long as they keep it silent. Don't make any moves, don't make any shots until they're pretty much right on top of them. Bear Grylls could do some serious damage.
Yeah, it's just how patient can you really be, you know?
I am shocked right now. Bear Grylls is playing Onward with an open mic with speakers. You can hear the game come through his microphone.
Oh, that's something.
I'm in disbelief that someone would do that in a league match.
Well, the other league match I was playing in, someone had birds chirping through their windows. Defilade almost grabs one.
But Patsy will be playing pretty aggressive just by the scaffolding. Might rush into the blue room soon.
Nice, Defilade picks one up on this east side. A really tight shot. That was a really nice shot.
Looks like Bear Grylls is going to get pretty nervous with Globochem right on top of him now. Thunder's just underneath. And he's hunting for that kill.
It's all information for Bear as long as he stays quiet, and he's not. It's so interesting how people... It's just that slight bit faster than you want to go will cause the footsteps.
You've got to go crawling speed for it to not make any noise. Ever so slightly faster. Stomping about like a madman.
Raph is charging upstairs. Go ahead.
He just managed to pick him off as he walks up the stairs, oblivious.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. I don't think, he wasn't ready for Bear to be up there at all. And that's a really disciplined spot to be there at 2 minutes and 50 without ever shooting a shot. Pretty rare. Now I think Thunderpilot hears him up top. Kind of saw him peek up there. Shots from the back end. Wow, another one of Globochem getting picked up. What is that?
This is a lot, seemingly one-sided for Stone Cold.
Yeah, Defilade really doing work over by the tank. Grabs himself a few. Pop back over to Bear Grylls, who I think is going to be running into some potentially more action. Otto is second story already, right? Where is he?
He's in the second story on the other side. Thunder rushes in, trades with Bear Grylls.
I killed the guy. I'm gonna pick up. Still alive, I trade.
They're both resable.
Okay, Neptune, side room. He's at the entrance to Neptune right now. He's looking there.
I think Miracle Dev's location just got radioed out to Otto. Ooh.
Yeah, looks like Thunder's not going to be able to get rezzed. He stands up.
Wow. Miracle Dev got a little aggressive. He's still there.
Thunder thinks he's down, but he's not.
Wow. Miracle Dev talking a little sass and picking up two. That was a good move.
Yeah, that was a good call up for Stone Cold Killers from Thunder, thinking he's down.
I mean, that's what you'll see a move like that out of Pants where he ducks really fast after shots come out, and you think you got a kill because of how fast it drops. That's what Miracle Dev did on that corner, and he just maybe he even utilized the little one tile missing to just get low enough on that spot and just drop down. Man, that was nice. Yeah, Thunder thought he had him. He heard that call out.
I have to watch that back on clip. During the previous round, the second round where Stone Cold Killers almost made it 2-0, I wonder what would have happened if Arsenic went down, since it still showed 2 blips with only 1 player alive. But he's just gone forever.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But yeah, Stone Cold Killers are really doing. I mean, they're playing very good right now. They're almost took Suburbia away from Globochem, which I would never think with Pants and Arsenic on the same team that you'd be able to have a chance on them on Suburbia. And on Bazaar of all maps too, they're playing very well.
I expect, judging from the map selection, that Downfall was banned, along with Cargo. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I feel like those are 2 really threatening maps to go up against on Globochem as well. The shield work from Raph is hard to work against on Cargo.
You guys are going right.
Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Okay, but make sure you clear the middle. Make sure you clear the middle.
There's something to do another 3-2 split on Stone Cold Killers side.
Went down the main road.
It's kind of interesting. What we're not really seeing on this map is any aggressive defense from Globochem, whereas they were doing that on Suburbia and Quarantine quite heavily.
Got a pretty normal defense for a Globochem here. Positions pretty common.
And that was
not really unusual.
Ooh, actually, Rushers almost grabs one by Dumpster.
There's one down at the very end of the road on the right-hand side. Near the,
Did you get him?
I can't tell. He did drop, but I'm not sure. It's possible.
Rushers unsure if he tagged one or not there.
Looks like Thunder might be trying to put some fire down to the people in the northeast, maybe. Arsenic just called out some northeast. Thunder is trying to peek it.
I don't think he got any information from that peak.
Most of the Stone Cold Killers already fell back to the hotel corner rather than the far northeast. But they're playing pretty aggressive, pushing all the way up this street here, not taking any coverage, going straight across.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't. I don't know if Globochem have the eyes on this street though. If Thunder isn't going to be checking it, the other guy over by Dumpster isn't going to be either.
I'm not sure Thunder will expect him to be pushed up this quickly. 2 minutes into the game.
Thunder just checked.
So probably.
He just checked the street, and Bear is now moving up right after he checked it. But yeah, you can hear Bear Grylls' radio. You hear comms coming through. Arsenic hears this.
Pretty disturbing to be able to know that one of your teammates is leaking your comms to the enemy team just by being near them.
I don't know if Bear was flashed there. Arsenic looking for a pick on a Miracle Dev. Thunder and Miracle trading. Arsenic finds Miracle. They're not going to expect Bear.
Unfortunately, no refrag.
I don't know. Another one here.
Yeah, Arsenic hears the comms. He knows he's here. The shots aren't going to come through the wood.
The shots do come through the little gap just underneath the pallets, though. Arsenic is dead. We're at the Bear Grylls resident. Not anymore.
More shots on the back end. Another goes down for Stone Cold Killers. Now it's a 2v4.
Tables have turned dramatically yet again. Common theme in the match, it seems.
Yeah, really heavy swings. Very fast and heavy swings. We'll see what Beyond Infinity can do with this position inside.
I want to see Raph getting on a knife. Just on the corner. If he can pull out his knife and get a nice silent kill onto Beyond Infinity or Devilade, he could flank them perfectly nice and silent.
So ridiculous how he got that knife kill. It's so hard to do. I mean, he was in the darkness there. It's going to be a little bit harder here to pull that knife out fast enough to hit somebody, but...
The knife hitbox I find a little bit wonky. It phases through people's chests occasionally. Yeah. Raph saw Devilade, didn't go for that kill. Taking down Devilade.
I think that's information for Beyond Infinity, but I think Raph knows Beyond's in there already as well.
I wonder if Raph's going to try and peek this, or he's going to try and stay back and wait, but it looks like he's going to peek it, play aggressive.
I think Infinity kind of hears that. He's...
Oh, it looks like a Stone Cold Killer dropped.
I think that was after. I don't see any Stone Cold. I think that was after he died, though.
I think he was still up. We lost 2 in the North Street, 1 West Courtyard, 1 at the end of the match just by the pallets. I didn't see any others go down. So it might have been a live drop. That's pretty unfortunate for Stone Cold Killers.
Yeah.
Making it 2-2 now.
Has been happening on both ends, though. So. Globochem got one last round. If anything, it's just evening things out. Mirrored drops.
Pan's seemingly having troubles this on Bazaar, getting 0 kills in 4 rounds.
Whoa. Yeah, it's not what you usually see
That's
out of
pretty
him.
out of character.
No. I do know that these guys play a lot, and, you know, durability is something you need to work on as a player, but, and, you know, after you've been playing for 3 or 4 hours, you start to get tired, and if you've warmed up for too long, these rounds last. I mean, we've been going live tonight on this game for 2 hours. So,
yeah.
You're locked in with adrenaline pumping for quite a bit of time.
I know that during the SB versus boss fight match, I was starting to hurt after the about halfway through the 3rd map, and I'm not ducking down the speed of sound.
Well, at ESL, it was definitely a thing that I don't think people were ready for. Like, having to play in a hot environment too. There is the heat wave. Like, it definitely It all factors in. Stuff that you don't usually think about when you're thinking video games, but it really is.
I heard conflicting reports on that being AC or not. What's your verdict on was it AC or not?
Wait, what are you asking me?
I heard there was from several people that was and wasn't any AC in the building. Can you set the record straight?
At my apartment?
No, at the ESL.
There was, but it just wasn't getting down to the.
It couldn't handle it.
It wasn't getting down to the stage floor very well. It was up where the AC was up where the casters were, but it wasn't getting down to the players at all. So it's just like all the heat was down there on the floor with all the lights and.
That's gotta be rough then. I wouldn't be surprised if a few rifts did not make it to the end to be working.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't know what the rift is, how the rift deals with water damage. I really haven't heard any complaints about water damage on the rift though. Have you?
I don't think I have it. I might have heard one or two because it vaguely sounds familiar for the rift, but not as common as Vive, I find. It seems like maybe waterproof coverings that really sit tight against might cause issues, sit tight against your face. It looks like Jizzy's actually dropping out for mixologist.
Wow. I mean, that's what you can do, man. If someone's not playing well, you can bring them in. Mix is sitting here watching his team in a battle with Stone Cold and probably wants to get involved.
And it looks like Globo did have a scrim before the match, so they are probably quite tired.
Yeah, it's definitely going to wear you out. And here we go, tied up 2-2. Into our fifth round. Final map of the series. It's already been won by Globochem, but the rounds have been relatively close. 4-1 on Quarantine, 4-3 on Suburbia. Now we're tied up 2-2 on Bazaar. Stone Cold Killers are coming out this season looking pretty strong. They're going to be a team you got to watch.
No. They're not one you want to be playing about with. They're not they may be a new team, but they're certainly not an inexperienced team.
At the same time, watching Globochem with their new additions, when they are playing well, it's quite frightening. They're they're going to be a team that is going to be really hard to beat.
I wonder how beginners are going to be doing this season with the loss of one of their star players, Peasley.
Yeah,
I think that might cause some issues.
There's been a lot of shift in rosters as of late. Mixologist doesn't get picked on that north side. I'm surprised he didn't get spotted.
Looks like Globo's doing the exact same thing as Stone Cold Killers did, the North Road push.
Yeah, except they're not using the road. They're going inside Kayat and using that as cover because they know they have that entire spot, the entire side of the map safe.
I'm kind of scared by the lack of defense in the street here. In theory, one could crawl up to the pallets at the objective without anyone seeing him, as long as they are distracted on the north and east side. That's pretty scary. Proning Raphael coming up just between these little metal bars. Serious issues for Stone Cold Killers.
Yeah, I got eyes on Arsenic rotating around the south side RAF. Does get shot at.
I think he might have seen Rushes in the window.
He's not going to have too many options, I think. Maybe look for a pick here. But yeah, I don't know. It's the tight defense from Stone Cold Killers. You know, they're going to wait for them to be on top of objective almost before they start to get the picks. They're not looking for anything early. They're not exposing themselves. This is how a lot of teams play Globochem too, I think, and it's how I think teams should play everybody, really tight and force exposed angles to happen instead of looking for picks. But it's that you're antsy. You want to get kills in the game.
And it's more of an art than a science, getting people to expose themselves rather than looking for the exposure. It differs for every player, every team, how they play. And how well they really know your team, because they might know to never ever try and play aggressive on you in certain scenarios.
I think Miracle Dev heard Mixologist across this wall here. Either that or he heard Auto.
Thunder stands up here, he might be able to see Miracle, and never mind, he's taken up by rushes immediately.
Wow, he managed to really creep in there. That's a nice pickup by rushers. Raphael now managed to cross the street inside this close objective room. Smokes her out. Arsenic suppresses fire over towards, I believe that's Beyond Infinity. Actually downs him.
And Beyond Infinity does go down, yeah.
On the mirror market. Got me, I'm surviving.
That's a good.
He is cooling out though.
Radio spot on the back end. Miracle Dev picks up 2.
That's a really nice position for Miracle, staying silent all that time.
Yeah, holding those really tight angles, and now it's up to Arsenic. It's actually pretty aggressively close to objective, and Raphael could draw some attention, allowing Arsenic to get in there.
Still nobody's watching the objective, actually. He could sneak up with a Raphael distraction.
Rush denies Raph that opportunity. And now it's just going to be Arsenic.
This has become exponentially hard now that Raphael is down. I mean, it looks like Smokes is confirming there was a big AC box in the corner of the stage at the ESL.
I wasn't sure if that was on or not, though. I don't know if it was ever.
They turned it off, cost-saving measures.
Dude, definitely going for this red. Could get picked by Arsenic. He does. Gets called out by Beyond Infinity before he goes down, and now the whole team is crashing towards Arsenic, and Arsenic gets picked. Wow, that was a good response by Stone Cold Killers. I was not ready for that.
It looks like Arsenic was distracted by Beyond Infinity. He shot through the wood thinking he was already dead, looked back, and while the rest were coming into the objective, he just got shot from behind.
Yeah, really, Beyond Infinity died in a very advantageous, went down rather, in a very advantageous spot inside that wood box, because no one could see him. They didn't know he was down. Now Stone Cold Killers take the lead 3-2.
I'd like to see them win this Marks around and take it 4-2 against Globo.
I feel like we are rooting too much for Stone Cold Killers here, and I think it's the underdog effect that's getting to us, Buxton.
It's definitely the underdog effect.
You know, we just want these top dogs. Globochem, they've always been dominating throughout the season. They won ESL in a really dominating fashion. It's just nice.
We want to see them fall.
I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some new teams at the top. It would be fun to see. Just because it would be a
new tactics, new players.
Right.
Maybe even new play styles.
Hey man. I think what's going to happen is what you're going to see out of Globochem is they're going to evolve with everybody else, and they're still going to be a force to reckon with. Either way, this has been a really great series. Unexpected Stone Cold Killers up 3-2 this map. Lost the other two 4-0, 4-3. 4-1, 4-3. Oof.
And it looks like they're going to play nice and tight to the objective with the exception of 2 going way off into the west and east.
Rushers almost caught one crossing there, so they know one's over southeast now. Oh, sorry, southwest.
Yeah, I got one. Not sure where he is though.
Yeah, they're really spread here. No one really pushing up tight on objective.
Ralph actually does tag one in the mini market. He's down. Really long range tight shot. I actually can't believe that. That is incredibly tight.
Bear Grylls managed to squeak by. He hasn't been spotted here. Meanwhile, on the backside, Defilade is playing so fast.
Oh wow, he's already to the south wall. That is certainly a bit of a flank.
No one's going to be looking here at all.
Yeah, they're going to think Mixologist has it all, Thunderpilot rather, has it all covered.
Wow, and Defilade is just missing all of Thunder's moves by a second by crossing here.
And Rush Z was picked up by, I believe it was Beyond Infinity. Yes, Beyond Infinity picked up Rush Z, so it's now still 5v5, 2 minutes into the match.
Very surprised they got that res off. Wow, Miracle Dev picks up Thunder, rotating out there. 5v4 now.
I got one.
Defilade's in position to do serious damage now, looking through the hole in the wall.
Those are shots from Bear Grylls.
Raphael's actually going to try and nade Bear Grylls with a really long range one. Looks like it goes a bit short though.
Yeah, hitting those boxes instead. If he had maybe overhanded it, would have been a bit closer. Defilade's still holding this back end.
He's trying to wait for his team to push up, I imagine.
Wow, Arsenic with a very savvy move to look south. Grabbing one. Mix grabbing the cross, now it's a 3v4. Globochem advantage.
Beyond's already in the two-story, literally meters from Arsenic now. They might not expect it. And Raphael and Bear Grylls are still tangling in the west. Bear Grylls goes down. Raphael manages to finish him off fine.
Rushers gets picked through wood, and now it's just Beyond Infinity close to objective. Getting loud is not the way to go. Oh my gosh!
Nobody hears him. Walk up to the objective, tablet in hand. I cannot believe this.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, he almost got it in.
An incredibly delayed reaction from Arsenic and Auto.
Wow, that was close.
That could have been really bad.
If he hadn't gone in loud and crouched his way through there, it would have been... I think he could have capped it.
I think he could have as well, but maybe the
yeah, with the rotations.
him running up to it actually masked the sound of him taking out the tablet.
Oh yeah. Either way, Globochem hanging in there, tying it up 3-3. Stone Cold Killers going into that Volk advantage for the defense on this next objective, but it is a hard one to defend overall. There's lots of angles to hold.
But this is going to be the final match now. The final map, final round of the map.
Final round of the map of the series. This is it.
Arsenic's still leading the team, going 10-4. Unstoppable.
Yeah, and the Miracle Dev really is being the powerhouse on his squad as well. 7 kills from him.
We'll see.
Miracle Dev offers some words of encouragement to the rest of his team at the start of the round.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep losing like 1/2 second or something. It's just moving.
Wow, Arsenic gets one really early. That's huge for Globochem. Raphael sending some suppressive fire down. The smokes are coming out. Here comes a fast Globochem push.
So it seems like an end it one way or another. Right now, one going down the west blue room. Nice shots from Beyond Infinity.
Smoke's causing a scotch of lag.
And McDonald's is going to cross this street now, almost getting picked from the tank.
Does get across, and he
Well,
might,
not the tank, scaffolding.
might be able to get one. Does pick up beyond infinity. Now it's a 3v4.
The scaffolding position is pretty good even now from Miracle Dev. If that smoke expires now, which it is, he could pick them off trying to cross over.
Yeah, it could be really devastating if they lose their men on objective, though. Globochem could get a nice cap and get 5 points. It all adds up on that MMR scale.
But Rushdie's going to be watching this southwest courtyard, seeing if they can catch him moving across behind the objective.
Yeah, they have a pretty decent spread, really. I'm surprised to see two from Globo go so far back, though. They have these guys on top of objective, and then the other two are so far away. Miracle Dev hears all this movement, too.
Looks like they're going to probably try and push in from the west and the south at the same time. Maybe from the northeast. That's what we're trying to get rid of Miracle Dev for.
Smoke's on the back end coming out. Thunder almost grabs one.
Raphael might be able to pick off Miracle here nearly. If Miracle Dev just flips around to the other side of the scaffolding, he could pick off Raphael all the way across.
Yeah, he's very exposed.
He's about to be shot in the back. Or not, as Raph doesn't peek it.
And now I think Miracle's actually hidden if he stays here behind this. If he stays where he is.
And he can see through that slit in the wood. He'll be able to see Raph before Raph can see him.
Arsenic with some suppressive rounds distracts Miracle from watching Raph.
I feel like the objective, whoever's on the objective, Bear Grylls, is paying a bit too much attention to Arsenic and not enough to Thunder and Mix.
Raphael gets that pick on the backside. Now it's a 2v4.
Exalt just seems to think Rush is a friendly, but he's very much not. He's going to be hunting for him now. And Miracle Dev does go down. Not sure who by. Must have been Raphael coming around the tank.
Yeah. Ooh, Bear Grylls getting picked long range. Down goes the last member of Stone Cold Killers. Globochem come ahead 4-3 for the final map, winning all 3 maps.
So that is 7 to 12. To Stone Cold Killers, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good showing from that squad. This is exciting.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of their matches now.
I know, this is exciting. The season is filled with really talented teams. It's unreal. There's so much skill being thrown around in the league. So many new teams coming in, and man, it's exciting stuff. That will be it for us on this channel for now. I think there's a game coming up pretty soon. Let me check the matches.
I'll just check that for you.
Yeah, actually in like 10 minutes. So Roy, we're gonna have to hop off and let these guys get on. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone has a good night. That is it for me. I'm NightFiree, my co-host Buxton. Hope you have a good night, Bux.
Been Buxton. Yeah, you too.
Alright, and we will see everybody else, I don't know, next weekend, this week, whatever. Or Onward. Follow the channel. Woo!